Tomorrow in for it. Someone's gonna get clipped. That's for sure.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The battle bus has launched. Now, this is one of those tougher battle buses. You know, it doesn't quite cut across the entire map, cuts across a little slice of it. So if you're trying to make your way to Paradise, Pueblo, Lucky Lightning, the likes, it's going to be a little bit of a farther fly.
Yeah. Last game was the most fair bus we've seen up until this point. This one definitely favoring the northern half. People have a long rotation down south. I'm curious to see if Ono Kill goes back to Westworld with the player he's been battling there consistently. A lot of players are just having a long float here. And I mean, that matters too, right? Those are seconds wasted on farming and then rotations if you don't have that southern zone. So if it's a north zone with such a north rotation coming from this this long flight down south, it's probably going to be tough for these players.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get our new safe circle in 20 seconds.
Grove. 5 players in town, 2 outside of it, and 2 on the Viking village up top.
That's a lot. That's the most action we've seen in Greasy. Typically, it's 3 people.
I think that's the most congested POI of the day. Skyfield being the first person we jump over onto, and he's looking to find himself some goods in the chest. Before even going for a weapon, though, he's straight aired out all of the materials in the house. That way, he doesn't have to double back. If he wants a little bit more of a favorable start, it's that. Here's one of our early game elims, Skyfield, the player that we kind of jumped in to start things off with. Does find it.
Don't forget, guys, Aries is 39th right now. He's looking to just keep himself in so he can make it through to finals tomorrow with only 1 point. He's gotten close to hitting that next threshold twice. He gets shut down.
Quad launcher coming in. Talked about the quad launcher. You have to be super precise with the quad launcher. You have to land it relatively close to your opponent. Aries is doing great here, though. Farron's might have found himself a slurp juice. Yeah, his HP is now ticking up, so this is what he needed. He's actually going to get shot in the back. Couldn't identify that soon enough. And that's going to cost him pretty much all of his HP advantage that he was starting to gain here. This player is being super relentless in bringing it down, but Aries also has a hand cannon. Oh, this guy, Claymore, has landed so many good shots. He's actually pressuring both of these players. Aries and Farron is now in not a good position. That's a shot that was a miss there. Had to be closer. Aries owns the walls. Quick peek baits. Now he has some shield to go with it. So we're getting both perspective here. And I mean, there's a couple of nifty tricks to get into people's 1x1s, but Claymore is just not trying to do that right now. He's being super cautious, and I mean, for good reason too, right? You don't know if your opponent has a trap, and Aries does have one. This is quite a standoff here. That's a shot traded. He baits the wall down, so now it's fair ground. And he actually comes out for another one. He wants more of this. They're just trading shots here. He's going to hear that campfire.
Oh, this is going to be a little rough for Aries now because keep in mind, the enemies fighting Claymore is regaining his health with that campfire.
Someone's grenade launcher this. That's 80. Oh, no. He needs to get this kill here. He knows it.
There it is.
That's it right there. That's going to heal him back up. He's at 70 HP now. Or 70 shield with HP to stack with it. And heals to go. There's a play from Apostle.
I mean, take a look at this guy. He's been a menace this entire game. This entire heat, rather.
Yeah.
Finds himself another elim over to Nox here in retail row. Player getting away with barely any HP, but Nox is quick to clean it up. Over at Tilted Towers, Mel's side here as well. That's Stompy, by the way. 100 to the face. And locks up. That's a... Mel's side leading the pack with 3 elims. Axe takes a gigantic chunk out of his health bar. Hopefully he's okay. We've seen a dominant performance coming out of him in heat number 2.
He's had a really good day.
And now we get the new safe circle as well.
5-5. B&Q is just so happen to be right next door to him. The regrets. There's a little bit of a bell action here, so going to break in. That's a shot. This connects with the AR hipfire.
Nico takes down that player over to Gaffo. Currently finding himself in the safe zone. That sounds okay.
Yeah,
all right,
it's definitely dynamite.
Yeah. Wixie here trying to apply some pressure. They're going head to head.
The thing is, you can hear it when someone's charging it, so you kind of know something's coming, but you don't know when. That's the thing about dynamite. Up, he's giving up some good positioning and opportunity to fight players out from the storm here. So he's opting to go for, he might be safe this one, but I don't know if he's going to be safe for the next one. And KFL takes a chunky hit in the back.
It's not the worst thing because he does have the chug jug, but that player is now looking to close in and secure this elimination.
Right.
So now KFL is kind of on the back foot. Again, he's got the choke. He's probably going to be okay. But over to Mel side in the replay. Got 3 eliminations. 180 flat. Secures that elimination. That is his 4th. And he is 1 point away from hitting his 2nd threshold there. Take a look at the scoreboard. Taka up top. Knocks behind him. Keolis there as well. I mean, right now, Mel's leading with 4 eliminations. Looks like a player was just gone down. Camel bumping his way up there with 2 eliminations.
Yeah, if Camel can get 1 more elim, he solidifies himself to finals tomorrow, where everyone's a winner, guys. 1,500 prize bracket just for making it to the final day. Mel side looking to get his next point here. All he needs is 1 more elim. He's got a grapple. Man, this loadout is great. Heavy materials. He's got zone, and he's got the loadout to win this game right here with 3 traps for comfortability.
I mean, even the 10 grapplers, he's just ready to go. He's ready to make these rotations. Words are so hard sometimes. But here we go, man. Circle's moving in 20 seconds. We get a new circle. We get to see where these players have to start making rotations to.
Yeah, the grappler really makes this loadout right here. Here we have Beehive. We saw a little bit of him earlier today. He's looking to get someone that's fighting in the storm here, but he doesn't want to get chunked down by it either. He's got 2 campfires, so he's got a little bit of room to play with. And, oh, it was actually Aries. Let's go. He's going to get himself the point he needs. Aries still alive. He's trucking on through. So Aries, that's a 2nd, right? So that's a qualification right there, I'm pretty sure. Now I just got to finish out a little stronger. Let's see if he can give himself some cushion as far as points go.
We'll see it from his perspective. That's 90, and there you go. He secures that elimination.
Hits him with the 1-2 pack-a-punch right there, that hand cannon pump follow-up, or really the pump hand cannon follow-up. Even harder to do, really. He's running no SMG, straight up hand cannon for secondary.
Look at this, just applying pressure, making it difficult for these players. Gamru's still there alive. We got 30 left alive. Remember, guys, Gamru's trying to fight.
Bullies his way in, he finds it.
So see, now that he got that point, now it's like
he's
an air of relief, and he's like, look, why don't I just slay out?
Yeah,
what am I doing? Let's just take down everyone.
He's been trying to get this guy in the stone wall for a while now. Lucky him, he does have favor as far as the storm goes for this next rotation as well. And he's, I think, natural high ground here, so players are going to have a tough time fighting their way uphill.
Now we start making our way down.
He lands another shot there.
This is it. 24 players remain in the current lobby.
Hand cannon wars.
Yeah. Taking a look at the kill feed. We get an elimination there. And again, man, you just hear all the chaos start to ensue. I mean, look at the kill feed just immediately light up. People lost the storm.
His damage per player right now is really nice. Like, he's landing a ton of hits. And oh no, that's probably going to be the one that costs him right here. He just got chunked for 90. Is he going to be able to get out of here? Players are noticing that he's in a tight situation. They're now focusing all attention on him. He's trying to use all of his materials and his power here. And he might actually make it out. Stuck right there.
He's only got 200 wood left. It's not a lot.
These guys are relentless. He's got a mini here.
Okay, he's going to have the 50 coming out of the minis there to help him.
I kind of feel bad. Limited materials, back up the hill.
Yeah, it might be that time. Oh, now look, we're going back over old builds here in just a moment, going back where we came from.
Yeah, unfortunately, he fell down into this, like, you know, crevice down here that's right by the waterfall, and it's going right back over towards Leaky Lake.
Dahmer's still left alive. He's just trying to find himself that point to hopefully qualify.
Aries is sneaking around right now, those builds.
Hey, he's got to be real careful. I mean, if he gets an elim, it's going to be 50 health. He's going to be in a better position.
Ghost Camo looking to get one more as well. He's got to reload that quad player right there.
Oh, wow. Goes for the shot, misses it, unfortunately.
There's a player right below. What's he going to do? That's a trap. Oh, Ghost Camo gets caught by Lemon Grabber TTV.
It's not enough, man. And now we're over. The port of Fortress comes down, eating up this entire area.
Talk about use it, don't lose it. He thought he was getting fired at. He's like, I'm throwing everything I got. Down goes the port of Fortress. Some free points, or free loot, I should say, coming over to Mel side here. Kind of lands on some stuff. Is he going to take that quad launcher? It's pretty tempting. Guess he's comfortable with his loadout. Aries somehow makes it through with his 50 builds.
Again, man, he's 1 point away from that 5, that second threshold.
I mean, he already made it to top 10, so this is another point. He's made it through.
Aries got to feel really good, but now players are coming together.
No.
Gavru finds an elim. Melside taking players down. Tanda was lost in Storm.
Garu
Garu's
also gets
down.
a point, though. I think he's top 3 right there. That might be 2 points for him. We'll see if he qualifies. Now it's a 1v1. Melside with 7 eliminations going head-to-head. It's a build battle, which you don't see every day. 2 competitive players going off as a build-off. This is what you like to see. This is what we play Fortnite for right here. High ground going to Melside, but it was risky. Ramsey actually disengages all the way. He's going to make the grab away. He does. Saves himself.
Now everything resets. Mel trying to lock this up. This could be a big bonus, and this could be huge.
His heart must be like
Racing.
This is it. It's a 1v1.
Rasmussen doing everything he can to try and get this Victor Royale.
This is barely held up though. It's like 1 ramp or 2. And he's going for the grapple play. This is barely a miss. He's got enough materials to take it to the sky again.
He needs to be
Gets
careful.
chipped right there. He still has max HP. This is what he needs.
He's running through the map.
Oh,
They
it's a
both have
grapple.
grapplers.
It's another shot. He's got traps. He tried to make the trap play right there. Doesn't quite connect.
Oh, no.
He misses. Oh. Melside falls.
Wow. Unbelievable. Rasmussen there clutching it up at the
0
end.
materials. Last grapple shot. Jubilation.
Jubilation. That's how we like to celebrate here in Fortnite.
Look at the builds, man.
So the first one here is actually you're going to see one of the players opt to disengage, get in that situation, and Axe comes in on the hot third party on Affect, uses the hand cannon to drop right in and catch the pump. So just watch how quickly and confidently he goes through this. So he knows he has this float advantage, drops it to the side, still putting pressure down on the pump, and then boom, hand cannon right through, and that was incredible. But Stock had got out of that situation right beforehand. So Axe then turned this into a 4-E, my heart.
All right,
And
so
of course,
Boyer, of course, 12 points leading the pack. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it's top 50 here that will move on to finals tomorrow. So as we go on, keep an eye out for that person you've been, keeping your eye on. Let's see, Aries bumps all the way up to 16th place with those 2 points coming out of that last game. That's enough to solidify him. Is there anyone, look, you talked about a Camo there in 24th as well, Wixie in 25th. I mean, even someone like Legolas, who we saw was taken down by Apostle, makes it in at 32.
We saw Janasta, who's another new name, just kind of coming up and making a name for himself. Garu gets the 2 points, remember, for placement.
Yes.
So that was pretty clutch. He was against the fence all day long, so managing to pull out some placement points.
Oh, and right on the barrier.
There you go. Kaizen is pushed out there. So as you can see, the 1 point at the very end just wasn't quite enough. This probably came down to tiebreakers, and he's edged out at the very slightest there.
By KFL, who had a pretty solid performance, able to get out, sneak out that 1 point. Atlanta Swag also sneaking right under the barrier. And overall, with a lot of these guys, I'm impressed. It was a big performance. The Market guys came up pretty big, a lot of them representing. Unfortunately, a few just outside. But overall, with their performances, I was impressed. In the